Eddie was so brilliant that you could yell and scream over the top of that and it was going to be good because he invented something that was unique to your ear. So when you heard a Van Halen song, you heard one of them guitar riffs. Looking back now, that stuff was really, really good. It was bright and shiny and fun. And so everyone liked it. Girls liked it, guys liked it, you know. It was brilliant. And so I can say that Dave was part of that, and he deserves all the credit in the world for that. But Eddie's a sweet human being. He's talented, and he's a sweet, wonderful heart guy. When we got along good, he was one of the best friends I've ever had. Who is the greatest rock guitar player on the planet?
Well, I mean, you know, you got Ed. At this point, I mean, he started something that people have taken to another level. But it's much like people go, Ringo's drumming also changed the face of rock and roll. No, he's not Neil Peart. No, he's not Vinnie Colaiuta.
It's a great way to put it.
But he's the only guy that when you play a drum track, soloed, you know what song it is. He's so creative with his parts, and there was no click tracks on that shit. That was his time.
Yeah.
Those tracks were live. I've heard the stuff, you know.
When we opened the Cabo
and that was so fresh. Yeah, I was there at the
Cabo. That's what I was saying. And Eddie and you guys, you know, you're friends, and I didn't really know you much back then. I just remember when you got on stage with us and we played rock and roll, I was going, well, that's why I'm bringing this up, because I want to get Eddie in there, because you guys have been friends
for 40 years.
Probably better friends than him and I.
You cannot ignore the fact that Eddie Van Halen has been one of the most unique and groundbreaking guitarists of a generation.
I think the real magic of Van Halen and the reason they've been so successful is because Eddie Van Halen invented this new style of guitar playing with double tapping, you'd call it. So that created this kind of symphonic rock sound. At the same time, you've got this very flamboyant lead singer who is just an absolute natural frontman. So that combined to create a big show, but also they could write pop hits. They could put a hook in the middle of a song, which is not always what rock bands can do.
They changed the face and the sound of rock music at that time. I think when you look at Van Halen, it's a mix of how their albums and live performances have worked together to how successful they've become.
Van Halen's legacy is of classy records, pointless feuds, and being a great live act.
And put quite simply, they're rock and roll gods.